kaboom, kaboom. This is coming from Mickey Minaj station. We just want to talk little bit, touch little bit about the Spanish final Super Cup. Spanish final Super Cup between Real Madrid versus Barcelona. This is post-match event, and we saw what happened there in that Super Cup final. It was a great one. It was a great one. The competition was Spanish final, and the future was for Real Madrid, Barcelona. So it was tense. The first half was very, very, very intense. What really happened was like it was high intensity from start from both teams. Both teams started in high intensity, and it was great. It was great. It was great. High intensity, and Barcelona focused on possession and pressing. They were tapping Real Madrid like bum bum bum, while Real Madrid relies solely on counter-attack and individual quality. There was goal exchange, keeping the game open and tense. It was so phenomenal, phenomenal. And the second half, it was a turning point. There was so much increased tempo and tactical adjustment from both teams, but Barcelona controlled the midfield. Um, Phases, and that's what we see in that game. They control the midfield phases, um, and then they decide the key goals coming from Rafinha and then Lewandowski. Late pressure from Real Madrid almost got them there. You know, at the end, it was Frankie who got a red card on that game from the tackle he gave to Kylian Mbappe. As you can see, it was a high boot. High boot, there is no doubt. I'm a Barcelona fan, but that high boot, it's kind of like it's the rule. Anything that lifts your boot above, it's straight red card, and there is nothing you can say about that. It was straight red card from Frankie de Jong. And at the end, what happened after the red card? It was a very good pressure at the late end coming from Real Madrid. It was coming from Real Madrid, and they almost equalized the game. But I'm going to give us like a tactical breakdown of this game. In this game, Barcelona, they were compact in their midfield. It was a lot of compact in their midfield, and then they were able to dominate Real Madrid in that midfield. They dominated Real Madrid in that midfield. There's no doubt, and they became the champions. Yes, it was a great dominance. And then another thing they did, like it was a high press and quick transitioning. If you notice the way Barcelona are transitioning, it was transitioning coming from Frankie de Jong, between Frankie de Jong and Pedri. It was a great transitioning. And then in the left flank, it was this amazing guy, Alejandro Balde. That guy is a player to watch out for in this Barcelona's team. And then there is this very amazing Kunde, but Kunde was so slow that Vinicius Jr. took really advantage of him. He took advantage of Kunde, but Kunde was amazing as well. So it was a very, very good game. All shout out to uh Pau Kubasi. Pau Kubasi is amazing. But my shout out go to Phew, that man that almost got his step out of Barcelona. His name is Rafinha. Rafinha was almost out of Barcelona before the coach came in and took him back into the game. And Rafinha, boom, he stayed. And now everybody's shouting praise of Rafinha. Everybody's shouting praise of Rafinha. And then again, there is this thing about Real Madrid. They were direct. Their play was so direct. They left two players up front, and then the rest of them were defending, which is so unreal. Like that is not Real Madrid game. You saw many of them packing themselves in the penalty box while they left like two player, Garcia and Vinicius Junior. The dependency and the individual brilliancy, that's what they play, but one thing we should know in this game, like the key players that perform, Barcelona attackers, we are so decisive in the final moments. The final moment when they get the counter attack, you just know that the net is going to shake. And that is the decisive and the performance of those key players in Barcelona. And again, they have like a very, very strong midfield control towards Real Madrid. They controlled the midfield and then they dominated the midfield of Real Madrid. While on the other side, Real Madrid wingers created danger. Like I said, Vinicius Junior, the goalkeeper tested frequently and he did good. Or shout out to Thibaut Courtois. He did amazing, amazingly good. He did amazing. And at the end, Barcelona players received the gold medal. It was boom, boom, boom. I have my medal. I would have showed it to you, but unfortunately, like I left it in my medal room as a Barcelona team. I left it there. The team captain like lifted the Super Cup. If you notice, on when the Super Cup was lifted, it was Araujo that lifted the Super Cup, not Mark Tastega. There's celebration on the pitch and the third line and everywhere. Real Madrid player received their silver medal, which is something that they're entitled to. They received their silver medal. But one thing, what happened after the game is that there was celebration in the dressing room by Barcelona, the post-match interview, whereby they were supposed to be a guide of honor given to Barcelona, but unfortunately, a player decided what they want to do, which is Kylian Mbappe, when the coach was even calling them to come for guide of honor. Mbappe called the players back and they respect Mbappe and they left. They didn't respect the coach decision. They respect Mbappe's decision and they left. That was crazy. That was insane. The increased pressure and discussion around Real Madrid team. As at this morning, we heard that the coach has been fired because actually he was not fired. Let's make something clear. He was not fired. He decided to leave because he see that the team doesn't respect him. They don't want to play his pattern. They are not comfortable with his pattern. And truthfully, if I have my own goal coming to lead a team, I'm coming with my own pattern. I don't listen to other people's pattern. I want to play my pattern and be successful because that's my mentality at that moment. That's my mentality. So if any team that does not want to go with his pattern, I solely believe that it's kind of disrespectful to him as a coach is disrespectful to him, you know. So Barcelona showed tactical discipline, and then that's what is deserved. Real Madrid competed, but they lack control. They really lack the control. The El Clasico intensity lived up to expectation. What people are expecting to see, that is what they actually see. So the trophy set tone for the rest of the season. That is what we need. Like it's really, really a set tone for the rest of the season, and we should be expecting um, to see who lifts the champions for the La Liga. And then I want Barcelona to go far in Champions League this season because they deserve it. They really deserve it. They really deserve it. Once again, this is the champions of Spanish Super Cup. And at the same time, thank you for watching. If you like what we're doing here, share, subscribe to our station, and